Hi, welcome to Texas Lone Wolf. Today we are going to jump into a topic. So, haven't you ever gone used car shopping? You always want to look for the best bargain for the buck. I'll give you an illustration. Let's just say that you want to go and look at this vehicle. All right, you're looking at right here, this vehicle. It looks real nice on the outside, but the inside, it's been abused by the previous owners, been driven by previous owners. It's been driven into the ground. Let's say that much. And let's just say that some little kid decides to take a little marker and write on the body, draw graffiti, draw pictures on it, and so the used car salesman marks that car up to the highest penny, so to speak. I'm going to equate this used car to a woman. All right? So many women wonder why men are worried about the body count. Okay? And I'm fixing to break it down. I'm going to break it down for you, okay? I'm going to break it down here for you. All right? Why is the body count important to men? All right? Right now, we have more women in the United States than we do men. So, therefore, individuals that are single is growing. There are more single people on the dating apps looking for love, looking for a relationship. And this is a buyer's market now. The buyer is the man who sets the price. All right? They're going on a dating market. They join dating apps. They look at the buying prospect of getting that used car and getting a good deal. So let's just say that used car is a woman. It's got a lot of tattoos, all in the wrong areas. That screams you've been owned by Pookie and Ray Ray or what have you. You had one of your ex-boyfriend's name put on there. He's like, who is Chad? Who is Juan? Who is Chin? Who is Brad? Who is Chad? Who's that? Who is this? Oh, that was my ex, and I had his name tattooed on because I loved him. Well, what happened there? They're going to, see, the men that are prospective buyers are asking questions about this particular car. It has a lot of riding on it. It has too many mileage on it. And the used car salesman is trying to mark the price up to a very exorbitant asking price that the buyer is willing to pay for to get the used vehicle. So here is the problem. There's no guarantee on the vehicle. The vehicle's got markings on it. You got tattoos all over. The woman's got tattoos all over her body. Trying to compete against other women. Let me tell you something. Really, the title of this video should be, Will Your Past Come Back to Haunt You? In fact, I'm going to go ahead and title this video, Will Your Past Come Back to Haunt You? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this Reddit story. All right, this is a Reddit story. Are you ready? This Reddit story. We're going to talk about the You know, we're going to talk about this Reddit story. All right? This is going to blow your socks off. So the girl decided to go partying and sleeping around in her young. Said we're both 20. See, she's getting in a relationship or a situationship. You see what I'm saying? They're actually too young. The woman's body count is through the roof right now. So this hookup culture that she's engaged in, the past will come back and haunt you. You know, I just want to tell you, it's like looking at a used car on a car lot. The salesman got a price on this car. He's got an asking price. And the asking price is higher than the Blue Book value price on the mileage. See, the more miles you have on a vehicle, it's going to count against the asking price on the salesman, so to speak. I'll give you an example. Let's just say that a man is over here looking at let's just say looking at a Hyundai Elantra. Of course, some little kid come along there and scribble some pictures and symbols and art on the body and on the windows and on the doors and the rear end of the vehicle. He scribbled some signs and graffitis and you just name it. Same thing with the woman herself. She has tattoos all over the place, screaming, "Yeah, I've been a party girl and my body, my choice." And she puts up this price. "I'm worth this price. Buy me. Pick me." And the car has got a lot of miles on it, a lot of problems. The car misfires, backfires, whole 9 yards. The inside's all torn up with trauma, so to speak. There's the windshield's got chips in it. The headlights don't even shine bright. It's not even reliable. And they're asking a premium price. The man's going to look at that prospect and say, "Nah, I ain't paying that price." Then he goes to a brand new car that's came out of the factory with brand new leather smell that's overwhelming. 0 miles on it. No writing on the body. Okay? No writing on the body. Tires are brand new. On the odometer, there's 0 miles on it. You're going to say, "I want to buy that one. I got the money. I'm going to buy it. Free and clear. Give me the title. Give me the keys. Give me the license plate. It's mine. I'm going to buy that one." And the used car with all the writing on the body, tires that are worn out, engine that misfires, uses oil, backfires, whole 9 yards, has loads of mileage on it, he's going to ignore that one. So, ladies, listen to this. Body count does matter to a man. That's the analogy of a car buyer looking for a vehicle to purchase. And the dating market has changed, but not for the best. It shall be for the worse. So, You say, I want to get me a good man, and he's got to be this, he's got to be that, he got. So you're over here creating standards for a man, but yet he meets that. But he's not going to look at you with, you're not carrying yourself, you're not building yourself, you're not helping to build, and you're over here helping to take. There's a moral of the story right here. This video is being taught. Your past can come back and haunt you. And the modern female knows that when a man asks how many bodies is on the female, she panics and lies. And the longer she's with the potential car buyer, then the guilt builds up. She has to cover up the lie with one lie, with another lie, so on. She has to keep on. Anyways, just to tell you the truth, lying builds up discredibility. I just told my girlfriend there are more than a few and done with it. Actual numbers just make things worse somehow. It makes it more tangible, I guess. She's also known me for 10 plus years, so I think she's going to aware that she knows more than I like. Somebody else deleted their comment. I'd be more upset about lying. If you lied about something, what are you lying about? See, anything you say, anything you say will be questioned. Exactly, the OP claimed to lie to spare her boyfriend's feelings. But see, again, we're going back to the car buyer. So I don't think it's completely truthful. What was spread by lying in case most of her boyfriend's opinion of her in conjunction with her boyfriend feeling a bit temporarily. He's quite conservative. He wants to wait and have bedroom fun. I said it was important to him. You see, the OP disregarded your boyfriend's wants. He really cares about this kind of thing. So, in other words, that potential buyer cares about the vehicle having writings on the body, having bad tires, having a engine that has so many miles on the odometer. So, does the body count matter to the man? You bet it does. Because he's going to be the one signing a contract with the lending institution to make that purchase. Did you even ask him how many partners his ideal GF would have before lying? You see, in most cases, when a woman has a high body count, she will leave her partner for someone else better. And there is statistic proving this. Does high body count matter to the men? It's just like going to a car lot, looking at the prices before making a decision to make that purchase. So, and you had to outright fear that he would lose respect for you. Yeah, that can happen. I'm assuming he was the one initiate the conversation. So if you're going to go up and throw out a random number and you know you lied, it's going to catch up with you. That guilt's going to eat you up alive. So when he asked, you wanted to know what you two have together is something special. See, he wants to get that car that's not going to have any problems with it. That's what that's an analogy of the body count. See what I'm saying? Because, okay, I'm not saying what you two have isn't just. It's just that two of you are different opinions about bedroom fund. Perhaps explain that bedroom fund doesn't really mean, anything really. So the analogy of the vehicle on the car lot with writing on the body versus the one that's brand spanking new is cheaper than the used one. It makes more sense. The one that's a virgin, ain't got no miles on it, the buyer would buy that one and take good care of it. It will last them for years, and it will stay with them, stay faithful, so to speak. So, my friends, if you say, well, body count, what's the difference? What difference does it make? So again, I want to ask the women out there. Okay, let's just say that you're going out, your car just bit the dust. You got in there and you stick your key in the ignition. It's paid for. You turn it, and all you hear is click, 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 click. Take it to the shop. The mechanic diagnoses the problem. He said, okay, the engine's seized. It's going to cost extra amount of dollars to replace the engine. What do you want to do with it? And then turn around and he makes a suggestion it'd be better to trade this one off for another model. Then the car dealership would, okay, well, we're going to give you this much for it, and they're going to take it and scrap it, so to speak. So the body count, technically, does matter to the men, because they're the one that's going to sign their name on that contract to make a purchase, so to speak. Obviously, you don't care about him because you feel guilty for lying. If you really cared about his feelings, you would have not lied at all, in my honest opinion. However, if he does find out, the chances are remote. He could be hurt much. You lied, and he won't be able to trust you again. So, my friends, body count does matter to men. Because men are going to be the one that's got to pay the payments. It's got to pay for the upkeep. Got to pay for maintenance. Got to pay for the fuel to keep it going. And I'm no saint myself, not judging. Just that kind of obvious. It's better to be honest up front than to always worry about it later. Well, honesty is the best policy in life. You see what I'm saying? So, anyways, I just want to go to say that, modern women, they say, well, this hookup culture is fun and dandy. And they go out and sleep with multiple guys at once. And it's so every time you sleep with a different guy, you're absorbing that guy's energy. In the red pill MGTOW group, you cannot turn a garden tool into a housewife. You can't. Here's the worst case scenario. Okay, women, listen to me. Here's the worst case scenario. Let's just say that you're a former party girl. You went clubbing in your 20s and 30s. Then you came up to a nice guy prospect, a buyer, who's going to, make you his housewife. Just wanted to throw this out there. How embarrassing would it be if your prospective buyer who bought you as his own wife took you to a reception and the stranger comes up, and that stranger because you might have slept with a stranger. Him and his buddies that come up to the prospective buyer and looks at him and smiles and says, oh, you know what? We know her. We had a great time with her. She used to sleep with us. And then you're going to be like, whoa. I'm not going to even get married because my body count just caught up with me. My past just came back and haunted me. You see? And then that buyer's going to look at you and say, why have you lied to him? You see, you kept all that stuff bottled up. You think that he ain't going to find out. And then some other group of other guys that she has known comes up and tells that prospector, well, sir, good luck. Good luck with that purchase. We all test drove her. And just want to tell you, good luck on the purchase. We hope she stays faithful to you. You see. So when a woman lies about her body count to the prospective buyer and gives random numbers, the truth will come out in the end with time with telling the truth. Then the buyer turns around and says, you know what? You've lied to me about the number of body count. I am rescinding this contract. It's over. And he leaves the woman sitting there in pieces, in tears. But she has nobody to blame but herself. She partied instead of getting the good guy at the beginning of the relationship, the one that she called lame, the one she called corny, the one she called a square. And she wanted to run to the bad boys to give them the best years of her life. Women, when you do that, that's going to come back and haunt you. And there are statistics that have proven that when women sleep with more than 10 men, the divorce is greater. It's great. It's going to be great to be filed. They've done a statistic on this. There's a huge chance of a divorce being filed by women who had multiple partners in their lifetime. A woman having 2 partners, marriage lasts on average 80% of the time. When a woman had 3 partners, marriage lasted about 40% of the time. When a woman had 10 plus, the divorce was almost 90%, guaranteed 90%. Inevitable. She will leave that guy hoping to level up in the dating market, level up in the field, because she burnt all that energy, that oxytocin energy out of her, that parabondin hormone. She burnt it all up by going to the bad boys, so to speak. Men, this message is to you, okay? You are the prize, not the woman. If a woman says she's the prize and she has a child, she already knocked her value down by a huge percentage. She has the prize. If she's 27, looking at you, liking you, run. Run like hell. Because she's looking for somebody to have a child with and slap you with child support on, not only on one, but the other child is not yours. And God forbid if you live in a Washington state, because they will slap child support on you, on the other kid. It's not your own biological blood. In some cases, the child support laws differ from state to state. In some cases, men can get away from paying for a kid that's not theirs. But if you adopt, then you're on the hook for child support for years until the child turned 18. So, my friends, listen to this. Body count does matter. It matters because you're the one that's going to be paying the price on that vehicle purchase. All right. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and then leave me some comments below. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you the raw, red pill truth that you need to hear, and you need to know this. All right? And to the women out there, if feminism tell you to go engage in the hookup culture and the girls tell you to do this, you can listen to them with caution. The girl peer pressure will lead you into destruction where many will meet at. Did you know that? Too many women get together. They can't stand one another by nature, but yet they want to compete with each other. With piercings, with tattoos, with by how many guys they try to compete with each other on how many guys they sleep with, raising up the body count, getting traumatized, getting damaged. Then whenever the biological clock stops ticking in the age of 30 to 35, then they want to go find the Mr. Good Guy, the man that's going to pay the premium price. And that man, it ain't going to be around. He done bought him something. He done bought him a brand new car somewhere else with no mileage on it. You see? The square done took off with his career. The square got his stuff together. Okay. Thank you for listening, and you have a great day. Peace.